Hi, Mike here. Welcome to Pause Model Workbench. I'm back with a final on my Pearl Harbor group build, hosted by Charlie Mack and Al Woods Modeling Mayhem. I did this kit was the only one I could find at the time of 1/24th scale Jeep, and I wanted to do it in 1/24th scale. So I picked this up. It's an MPC kit, and it's a second MPC kit I built in a row, and they've both gone together very well. I know they have a bad reputation, but apparently I've hit it lucky because the two I've had have gone together very nicely. So I built this as a military Jeep, not the Godzilla International Defense Force version. The Jeep MB came out just a couple of months, started production just a couple of months before the attack on Pearl Harbor. So I kept decided to keep the Jeep fairly clean. I dusted it a little bit. I used some grout to dust it up a little bit, but I didn't want to overdo it. So with that, I will reset the camera and show you what I have. So here it is. Completed model. Like I said, I dusted it up with some grout, but I didn't want to make it too dirty. It's actually darker than it's showing up on the video. The video is a considerably lighter looking than it is in person. I used the Tamiya NATO green on it, and I was real happy with that. Like I said, I think it's just right if you see it in person. So let me, and I didn't want to put the guns on it and that kind of thing. I just painted up the stretcher and the radio, and let me take this off and take the radio out. I scuffed that up a little bit and used some panel liner and that kind of thing on it just to make it a little dirty. And I will take the hood off and show you the engine. It's a nice detailed little engine, I think. It doesn't show up so much in here, but when it was out, there's a lot of detail on the side that you can't see, and I think it's a nice little engine. Of course, the windshield here flaps down and back up, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I checked several pictures, and most of the pictures had the shovel and the axe on the side all painted solid green, so I just went ahead and did that. I used the Charlie Mack method of grout on the tires. I sanded them first, and then used grout on the sides and some on the bottoms too. The underside, I wanted to dirty it up again a little bit, but not drastically, so I did that. Just I'm happy with the way that turned out. And I rusted up the exhaust pipe a little bit, but not too much, again, because my thought on it was that it was a fairly new vehicle at the time. Rusted the springs a little bit, that kind of thing. And I wanted to be able to display it in a case eventually, and I knew the antenna was going to be too high for that. And the placement of the antenna, they say, is optional. Basically put it wherever you want to. So I opted to put it on the back bumper here, right there. But like I say, I knew it wouldn't fit in the case even with it that low. So what I did was actually the hood, I put a magnet, like Brian at BG's Model Workshop pointed out. He featured these in a video a while back, and I bought some of them, and they work beautifully. And his method of installing them works very well as well. It's very good. So I put the hood on with a magnet because it had a tendency to fall off rather easily. And then, like I say, I wanted to be able to put this in a case, and I couldn't with the antenna on it, so I did the same thing in the back. I put a little magnet on the bumper there and then covered it with a decal, but it's still enough. And then I put a little magnet on the antenna itself, and so I can put it on there to display it out, and I can take it off to put it in the case. So that's it. That's what I have. I kind of wish it had the soft top that came with it, but it didn't. Now, Italia has come out with a kit for the 80th anniversary of the Jeep MB, which was 2021 as well, obviously. And it's a much more detailed kit. It comes with a soft top and the framing and everything for that. And the engine looks very similar to this one, but it's it looks like a really nice kit, but it's twice as much. It's like $60. It's 1/24th scale. And this one was, I think, less than half that. So I'm happy with the way this turned out. And so now it's I can devote the rest of my efforts to the small scale group build full time for the next 10 days or whatever we have left, and get that done, hopefully. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Like I said, I'm going to concentrate on the small scale group build for right now, and then I will figure out what I'm going to do next from there. Really appreciate you subscribing and commenting, and just thank you for watching. And I hope to get into a position where I can build a little faster. Right now I'm building fairly slowly because I'm new at it, and also I live in Michigan and I need to paint most of my stuff outside, and the weather has not been cooperating at all in the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's been just miserable. And today we've got rain turning to freezing rain and sleet turning to snow, and we're supposed to get, I don't know, 5 to 8 inches or something. So, and then who knows, next week it may be, yesterday it was 50 degrees. So who knows? I don't know. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with you soon. Bye.